The Blue Ribbon Project bill didn't come from Florida, and I don't mean that as a talking point, I mean that literally. The land interests behind it trace back to Rowan, Cunniff, and Goldfarb, a Manhattan investment firm that manages the Sequoia Fund. That's based on reporting by Jason Garcia with Seeking Rents, who dug through years of land records to put the picture together. Through Florida shell companies like First Coast Land and Timber, this firm quietly bought up huge stretches of land across North Florida. Tens of thousands of acres. Not building, not developing, just holding. And when you see that much land sitting untouched for that long, there's only one reason. They're waiting for the rules to change. And that's when this bill shows up. And almost immediately after it's filed, the same interests connected to those land holdings start writing checks in Tallahassee. Fast. More than $150,000 in just the first couple months, including $10,000 each to the bill sponsors. That timing matters. Now listen carefully how the Senate sponsor talks about this bill.
You hardly get any comments on a bill when you file it. So most of the time we have to file a bill to get to a place where we can start having some real comments about maybe what the fears are, what the concerns are, some of that. And so this certainly is
a framework for, is this a good idea?
That's not a slip of the tongue. That's him telling you exactly how this works. The bill gets filed first, not because it's ready, not because it's solid, but to see what concerns come back so it can be rewritten later. And that might sound harmless until you remember what this bill does. It strips local governments of their ability to say no, it bypasses public hearings, and it locks in development rights for decades. If counties hadn't caught it, if other lawmakers hadn't pushed back, if reporters hadn't connected the dots, this would already be moving forward as written. This isn't about one bad draft. It's about who gets to shape Florida's growth rules, and how quietly it can happen. Out-of-state money buys land, the legislator changes the rules, and the people who live here deal with the consequences. That's why paying attention matters. Not someday, not later, but right now, while these bills are still being written.